All right, welcome back. So today we're going to be rebuilding the Atlanta Hawks. Like usual, we get 3 years to win a championship. If we don't, then we lose. Right now we're on a two-team losing streak. Personally, on some BS with the Grizzlies and then the Clippers. I just kind of sold, not gonna lie. So the Hawks here, I believe their team's mostly filled out. They do need a backup point guard still. They're over on cap space, and I don't know who they have in cap holds, but Trae Young and DeJounte Murray is pretty much their 1-2 punch. They traded John Collins for Rudy Gay. So really this team is pretty young. Clint Capella is probably going to get traded even though his value is like nothing. He's already 29. He's much older than pretty much anybody else on this team. And same thing with Bogey here. He's probably going to be gone because this team is way younger. Just looking for like a sub 30 team, not gonna lie. So pretty much Bogey, Clint Capella, and Rudy Gay are probably gonna go. Outside of that, just a couple trades, get a backup point guard, and then we can head in the next season. I don't know who their cap hold is. I'm gonna pick up a backup point guard real quick before I start making trades. RJ Hampton's probably gonna be the move just because he's young and unrestricted. Get him for 2 years. It's his trade exception. Okay, well, we don't need his trade exception anymore. But yeah, if RJ Hampton can just sign, perfect. So before we get into player progression, we will go ahead and flip Clint Capella real quick. Then we're going to go ahead and get Malik Monk and this first round pick. Malik Monk obviously is not going to start for us because of DeJounte Murray, but he's going to be our backup. And then I do like Onyeka Okongwu being our starter. He's 22, has decent potential. So I'm fine with him starting, and I don't feel like I'm hurt that much by getting rid of Clint Capella. So we'll go ahead and also flip Bogey for someone younger. Honestly, like in the Bruce Brown pickup from the Pacers. I did not know they have him as a small forward, power forward, though. He's 6'4". Might need to change his position, or at least his backup position. But that does look like the best trade overall, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to move him, like I said, his backup position to a shooting guard. There's no reason he should be playing power forward. So yeah, off rip, pick up RJ Hampton. I think that's a solid pickup as backup point guard. Solid pickup in Malik Monk as our backup shooting guard. Bruce Brown probably is just going to get like 11th man minutes, but he's younger. Could probably flip him easier than I could Rudy Gay down the road. AJ Griffin hopefully develops. Same with DeAndre Hunter. Might look to move him at the start of next season after progression, depending on how much he progresses, because 4 years, $90 million is a lot for him. And really that power forward position is a little iffy. I still need to flip Rudy Gay real quick. And then, yeah, I mean, really those bigs are a little iffy, so I might try and flip a couple guys to kind of beef up that position, but we will go ahead and flip. We might just do this trade, honestly. The young guy. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up Jamie Jaskez Jr. I don't think I said his name right. The UCLA kid. I recognize who it is, and we can find somewhere to play him. He's 6'7". Yeah, we'll find somewhere to play him for sure. And then we'll head into player progression real quick. All right, player progression was actually very kind to Sadiq Bey. I was looking at maybe we need to get an upgraded power forward. I'm actually fine with an 81 being our starter. Up 4 for him. Up 3 for DeJounte Murray. Yeah, this was actually pretty solid. That was much better than I expected. Honestly, I might not need to make a trade now. Yeah, let's get into next season. Let's see how our rotation's looking before we decide to do anything. All right, to start things off, we are going to be putting Jamie in the G League. I know he's 21 and I know he has C+ potential, but I don't really have anywhere in the rotation for him right now. I might also put Kobe Buffkin down in the G League as well, just because, again, same thing. Don't really have a place in the rotation for him, and I don't want to just get rid of him right now. But here is a look at a rotation. Like I said, might move on from DeAndre Hunter, and we might have to sacrifice a guy like Bruce Brown or maybe Jalen Johnson to get a deal done, to get an upgrade, at that small forward position. So I'm going to go ahead and make a trade to beef up our starting small forward before we get into simming this first year. Okay, so we were able to pick up Michael Porter Jr., I think relatively cheap. I did give up 3 first-round picks, so I guess not necessarily cheap, but DeAndre Hunt, Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown was on a massive contract. I completely forgot he got absolutely paid this offseason. But yeah, we gave up 3 first-round picks, got Michael Porter Jr. and Hunter Tyson. I don't know anything about him when it comes to like potential wise. He has B+ potential, so I mean we could flip him eventually, could flip somebody for picks down the road, but really open up some playing time for backup center and Bruno Fernando, and gave some of our younger guys like RJ Hampton, AJ Griffin some extra time, taking away Bruce Brown's minutes, and just a overall better starter. I like that pickup, and with that, we will get into simming. All right, so we're at the trade deadline here. We're 41-14, second seed out east, 1 game back. Really, we've been almost healthy the whole season. We had a couple minor injuries, yeah, like Michael Porter Jr. is out day to day. But outside of that, we've been healthy pretty much the whole time, so we're just gonna keep simming. All right, we got about a month left, and we just lost Onyeka Okongwu for the rest of the regular season. But yeah, that's been our biggest injury so far. All right, Joel Embiid, MVP, Wemby Rookie of the Year, Tyler Hero 6th Man of the Year, Mitchell Robinson DPOY, Bones Most Improved, and Chris Finch Coach of the Year. So pretty standard for the most part. All NBA teams, nothing. Okay, but we ended up being the 3 seed here. Fell behind the Knicks and the Celtics by 3 games. Not bad. We'll take a look at stats though. Trae Young led us with 21 points per game. That's really low for him. But yeah, everybody else's numbers are pretty normal, I think. Yeah, MPGA's numbers were down just a little bit. DeJounte Murray's numbers were up a little bit, but outside of that, pretty normal numbers from everybody. So heading into the postseason here, playing Philly, the MVP and Joel Embiid. I almost pulled off a trade for DeJounte Murray and Tyrese Maxey swap, and I don't remember who else was in it. Ended up not doing it, but they have a pretty standard Sixers team. They added Jeremy Grant, and I think Daniel House is already on the Sixers, but they might have traded for him. But yeah, 2 pretty standard teams. I haven't done major trades outside of MPJ, but it looked like Onyeka Okongwu could come back. Yeah, perfect timing. Need somebody better for Joel Embiid than just Bruno Fernando, and it is going to be a loss in 6 for year 1. That's alright. We got time. We had a Clippers-Sixers finals. Sixers won, and I think I went too fast. I'm not even gonna lie. My brain didn't even comprehend what happened. Joel Embiid Finals MVP. Okay. LeBron just retires early. Whatever save, they must have had LeBron retire way too early because I can't even override it anymore. Was that Melo on the Knicks? That was Melo on the Knicks. All right. So we don't get a top pick. That's right. I traded my pick for MPJ, so I don't even think we have a pick. We'll go to the draft to see if I was wrong. Yeah, we don't even have a pick. So am I missing out on anybody crazy? I feel like I gotta check every once in a while. Jerry Lucas. Okay. Not entirely worried about that. We'll just head into team player options and get into the free agency. We have to bring back DeJounte Murray because he's gone. Outside of that, I think everybody else is locked in. Onyeka Okongwu's on a team option. I need to go get Malik Monk as well. But yeah, we're going to bring back everybody possible. Just bring back the whole squad, and we'll figure out what we got to do to get better. DeJounte Murray and Onyeka Okongwu are really our 2 big guys we got to go get. Wow. He's getting absolutely lowballed right now. All right. Well, we should be able to save some money on picking him up then. That's his best offer. Give him a player. Why not? Yeah, I mean, that was ridiculously low. And then we will go get Onyeka back real quick. I guess he's restricted, so I don't necessarily need to go out and get him. Yeah, so we went and got our 2 guys. We still have a little bit of cap space. No, we're just a little bit over. But I don't think we really need to go sign anybody else. Now it's just make some trades, get a little bit better. We might not even need to make a trade. I might trade for a better starting power forward, but I'm definitely going to do that in the regular season. I just want to see how progression helps this team out. So our top 3 stay the same, which whatever, they're hitting their prime, so that's fine. Sadiq Bey's up to an 83. Onyeka Okongwu's up to an 83. AJ Griffin's up to an 80. And Jamie Jaquez is all the way up to a 76. So we are sitting good. Honestly, might just run it back. All right, I'm making 1 trade. I'm flipping Bruno Fernando and Seth Lundy in a first for Precious Achiuwa just to get a better backup center. He's a 79. Bruno was a 76. This does not. I'll make it an 11-man rotation just because I want Jamie to get some minutes because I do kind of need him this year as a backup 3 in case Michael Porter Jr. gets hurt again. But yeah, we're just going to run it back outside of that. That's just going to be my 1 small trade, see how this team looks at the trade deadline. Right at the deadline, we're sitting at a great spot. We're in first, 41-15. Really, I don't think we've had any major injuries. We have RJ Hampton out day to day, and I think we've missed a couple guys for a week or 2, maybe. So we've been very healthy both years. I really don't have anything to do. I might flip Jamie potentially. I'll just see what his value is. DeJounte Murray's value is crazy, so we might look. We're just gonna look at value, what I can get for these guys. Yeah, I mean, this trade would be very interesting to pull off, and I might do it in the offseason. We don't win it this year just because he's younger. He'll probably progress. But But yeah, I mean, this is great value for him, so it's good to know that I can go out and get value for him if I need to move on from him. And then I also want to look at Jamie's value because I've seen a lot of trades for him as well that have interested me. Like I said, not necessarily going to make any trades right now, but more just kind of looking at, you know, what there is out there. And like strikes my eye, I might do it, but nothing too crazy. I think we'll just keep simming. I have no reason to make any trades or blow it up right now. All right, Wemby MVP in year 2, Dame 6th man of the year, Wemby DPOY, Wemby most improved player. Okay, it's Wemby's year, I guess. We slipped a little bit as I don't see anybody on an All-NBA team. We slipped a little bit when it came to standings because we got beat down with a couple injuries. We are just 2 games back from the 1 seed, but we are the 3 seed once again. I mean, just right now, we have 2 guys that, you know, they're not major injuries. Keeps them out for a week or 2, and, you know, we kind of dealt with that throughout that home stretch here. Take a look at the stats. Everybody's numbers are down just a bit, except for Saddiq Bey's numbers went up, which is good to see from him, even though he got benched for a couple games, which is kind of weird to see. And then, yeah, we'll scroll down a little bit more just so you can see everybody else's stats. But yeah, so we're going to be facing the Magic in the first round. A revenge series for RJ Hampton, maybe. They have Lonzo now, but outside of that, they drafted Jet Howard, right? Yeah, they drafted him. Okay, I was going to say, other than that, they added Jet Howard, but he got drafted by them. We win game 1, and game 2, they take game 3. We take game 4, and we'll gentlemen sweep, as we will play the number 7 seed. Okay, they have John Collins now, so he's been traded from us to Utah to Detroit, and they also have Sabonis. This is a crazy team. I don't even want to know how they got Sabonis. I'm sure absolutely fleeced them. RJ Hampton's back. We're up 2-0. They take game 3 and game 4. We take game 5. And we're going to 7. Okay. I'll leave RJ Hampton out. We'll put him in the next series if we do win. Simcast has not been kind to me lately, but it looks like we have a decent lead here. Yeah, we should win game 7 here pretty handily, so we'll play the Cavs, and I will go in and put RJ Hampton back into the rotation. I'm actually going to shorten the rotation just a little bit, just because we are getting close to championship time. This is just your normal Cavs team. It looks like they haven't made any trades. We'll take game 1 and 2 and 3. Oh, okay. Little sweep action. AJ Griffin was hurt and then was healed, so we'll play the Grizzlies, and yeah, that's just the straight up Grizzlies. This is a team I should have won with, as they take game 2. We're up 2-1, 3-1. There it is. Okay, it took 2 years. Honestly, not huge changes to the roster. Michael Porter Jr. was a massive pickup, and then it was just giving Onyeka Okongwu an opportunity to progress, and same with Saddiq Bey. Other than that, little pickups here and there. RJ Hampton played a pretty solid role. Playoff numbers aren't available, I guess. He must. Oh, that's right. I didn't put him back in. But I mean, Jamie played a pretty solid role. Kobe Buffkin, their new rookie, he ended up playing a pretty solid role. But yeah, I mean, Precious, that was a pretty solid pickup last off season or the beginning of the season. So yeah, just little trades like that is pretty much all that the Hawks needed. And yeah, so we are 4-4 now, I think, is our record. So back to 500. The next team here will be, we got the Heat next. Okay. Just in the finals, so should be a pretty interesting one. Might try and pull off the Dame trade. We'll see about that. Yeah, other than that, I'm out. Peace.